Gurave Gaurachandraya Radhikavai Stadalaya Krishnaya Krishna Bhaktaya Bhaktaya Namah Bhakti Vitanute Bhakti Murkhamavartai Srati Yat Kripatvamaham Bande Sri Madana Gopal. Jai Nitai. Tomorrow is Gita Jayanti. Mokshada Ekadashi and Gita Jayanti. So, we'll listen something from Srimad Bhagavat Gita. And we'll listen about the chapter 12, the essence of chapter 12. Not exactly describing all the slokas, but the essence. Srila will translate in Tamil. We know in Srimad Bhagavat Gita there is 18 chapters, and most important part of Srimad Bhagavat Gita is middle 6. If you just divide it in 3 parts, first 6 part is for karma, Niskam karma. Last 6 chapter is for jnana, and middle 6 chapter is bhakti, pure bhakti.
Bhagavad Gita நமக்கு தெரிஞ்ச மாதிரி 18 அத்தியாயங்கள் இருக்கு. அதுல நடுவில் உள்ள 6 அத்தியாயங்கள் வந்து ஆக முக்கியமானது. முதல் 6 அத்தியாயம் வந்து கர்ம யோகத்தை பத்தி, கடைசி 6 பகுதி வந்து ஞானத்தை பத்தி, நடுவில் இருக்கிற 6 வந்து பக்தியை பத்தி குறிப்பிடுது.
So, because of bhakti is very secret and very higher topics, that's why Bhagavan just hide this bhakti between karma and jnana. Always the highest topics, it's hidden. That's why again and again in different scripture, in Mahabharata also, this Yamaraj, Dharmaraj, he asked to Yudhishthira, which is the real path to go, to follow. Then Yudhishthira is saying, we should follow our ancestors. Veda vivinna, srutayo vivinna, nasho muniriyasya matanna vinyam, dharmasya tatyam nihitam guhayam, mahajanujena vatasya pantha. We should follow our ancestors because the real truths, it's really hidden in a very dark cave. We are not able to find this. We have not such effort to go there, to find it. So that's why it's easy for us, we should follow our ancestors who already reached, who already got it. If we follow their footprints, then very easily we can go there. So in which way our ancestors gone, that is for all life.
பக்தி வந்து ரொம்ப ரொம்ப ஹையர், அதாவது ஹையர் ரொம்ப மேல் நோக்கி, ரொம்ப தூய்மையா மேல் நோக்கி உள்ள ஒரு விஷயம். அதனாலதான் என்னைக்குமே அது ஹிடன், அதாவது மறைக்கப்பட்டிருக்கு. ஸோ நம்ம
by Swam Bhagavan himself before Srimad Bhagavad Gita about bhakti. In different scriptures, there is so many descriptions, so many things. But in Srimad Bhagavad Gita, he described about bhakti yoga to Arjuna. But in first 6 chapters, Bhagavan, he also describes some things, jnana, first karma and little bit jnana. And he described about who is following that, about yogis, about jnanis. And whenever he was describing about any path, he was describing in such way that Arjuna, he was thinking, oh, maybe this is the highest path. First he started with karma, and he said, Arjuna, you cannot imagine how beautiful this path is. You can attain anything by following this path. And when he was describing about jnana, that time also he said the same. Arjuna, jnana is higher than anything. And at the end, he started to describe about bhakti. And there, he just, at the beginning of this part, 6th chapter, middle 6th chapter, at the beginning, he was describing normally in general way. Samoham sarvabhuteshu nome dishwastinafriya. Everyone is equal in front of me. So, no one is very near to me and no one is very far from me. So, Arjuna, he was really confused about that. Oh, Krishna is playing with me. Maybe he doesn't want to show the real, the number one path. So, there is one very nice proverb in Chaitanya Charitamrita and Chaitanya Bhagavat. It is stated, Krishna is clever, very clever. He knows how to hide. But who is worshipping Krishna, they are more clever than Krishna. Je jon Sri Krishna bhajeshye borochutu. They are more clever than Krishna. So, Arjuna, he got this point that Krishna is playing with me. So, I have to show my trick now. So, he just mixed everyone in one bowl. He just mixed everyone. The trick is that to play with sentiments, you know. If someone is very loving to me, if I love someone too much, and someone is telling bad in front of me about that person, maybe he has fault, maybe he is wrong, then also I'll say, no. Maybe there's some misunderstandings. You must clarify this. And if somebody is telling about everyone, oh, they are very nice, and my loving person also in this group, my loving person also is this. So, I took out my loving person. You know, yes, all of them, they are very nice, but he or she is very good. I'll point. I'll take him out from that court. It's the nature. It's sentiment. The chapter 12 is starting. Arjuna, he asked to Krishna, Evam shatata yukta ye bhaktya-stang paryupasate ye chapyaksharam abhyakyam tesham kim yoga vidyama. Oh Krishna, what the best, what the very near to you. He just missed everyone. Evam shatata yukta ye, who is very connected, always connected with you. In that way, they are worshipping you. Are they at the best? Or who is worshipping you by yoga or jnana? They are the best. They are the near to you. So, who is very nearer to you? To listen this, just a little bit angry. Because Arjuna, he mixed the devotees with others. So that's why Bhagavan said, oh, Arjuna, you shouldn't compare my devotees with others. Majya Veshmano Yevan Nitya Yukta Upasate Sraddhaya Parayo Peta Sten Yukta Kamamata. How you can compare? You know how they love me? Maya Aveshya. They are completely absorbed in me. Their mind completely absorbed in me. All their activities, it's for me. They have no self-desire. All their activity they offer to me. They are eating for me, they are sleeping for me, they are doing everything and everything for me. And all their activities with love, not like their duty, not with any fear that, oh, if I will not worship Krishna, if I will not worship Bhagavan, then something will happen in my life. No, not in that way. Sraddhaya, with great respect, with great attachment, and with love, very pure love. So, who are worshipping in that way, who are always connected in that way, so I must be forgotten. They are the best, they are the nearest, and you can say only they are nearest person. Not others. Then Bhagavan said, okay, what you just said about yogis and jnanis. Ye tvakshara maniteshyam abhyaktam parjukashate sarvatragam achintancha kutasthamachalam dhram sanyamendriya gramam sarvatra samabuddhaya te prapnuvanti mameva sarvabhuta hiterata. Yes, you are right, Arjun. They are really doing a very tough job. For Bhagavan, in front of Bhagavan, it's not really in sadhana. Because they are controlling their indriyas, senses. They are focusing their mind in one point. They are controlling their urges. So, in that way, they are focusing their mind and they are trying to attain to someone who has no figure. Who has no figure. In that way, they are trying to attain someone who has nothing, no qualities. Arjun, it's really very difficult to attain. But if somebody can, they also attain to me, but not in that way how my devotees will attain me. How I am, for my devotees, I will not forget in that way. Maybe they will do so tough job in their austerities, in their sadhana. But then also, that's why klesha adhikatarastesham abhyakta shakta chetasam. That's why they are doing so difficult job, difficult sadhana, difficult austerities, but then also it's very difficult, not only difficult, it's very painful. Klesha adhikatara. They have to do so many things for that. Abhyakta higata dukkham dehavadhikapathyata. And that's why they will get in their life from their sadhana is duksha, distress. All of them, they will not attain the target.
In their sadhana,
they will not attain their target. ये तु कर्मा सर्वाणि कर्माणि मयि संन्यस्य समर्पणा अनन्ये नैव योगेन मां ध्यायन्त उपासते तेषामहं समुद्धर्ता मृत्यु संसार सागरात् भवामि न चिरात् पार्थ्य अज्ञावेशित चेतसाम्. But Arjun will offer everything, 100%, all their activities. Because before, also he said, that offer me your karmas. If you can offer, then I'll judge, then I'll send you the result. Isn't it? So offer me everything, all your activities in your daily life, not only your spiritual activities. Yat karoshi, yadasnasi, yadjuhoshi, dadashi, yat tapasvasi kunteya, tat purushamadarpanam. Everything of your daily life.
If something offense we do, that also we cannot offer.
That also we can offer.
Yeah.
Yat karoshi, whatever you are doing. Yat asnasi, whatever you will eat. Yat juhoshi, if there is some spiritual practice, spiritual activities, that also. Dadashiya, if you donate something, danam, that also. Jat tapasvashi, if you meditate, offer it. Everything, all your activities of your daily life. At the end of your day, Narayana eti samarpata. In Srimad Bhagavat it is said, Kayena vacha manasindriyeva buddhyatmana prakriti svabhava karoti yat shakalam parashmai narayana eti samarpata. More details in Srimad Bhagavat. Here Krishna mentioned Yat Karushi Yadasnasi, but in Srimad Bhagavat he gave more details. Kayana vacha, whatever you will do by your mind, by your body, by your speech, offer it to Krishna. Whatever you will do by your subconscious mind. In our sleeping also we are doing so many things, isn't it? Yes. If we are sleeping, mosquito just sit, my body, one has to tell this. Automatically my hand will go and it will finish. So, it's prakriti svabhavat. Nature. Naturally, what will happen? You have not to think, you have not to make schedule or plan. It will happen automatically. So, whatever you will do in that way, just offer it to Krishna. So, Krishna here it is said, Yetu sarvani karmani muishanga sampara. Who is worshipping me, that absorb their mind to me and offering everything of their daily duties, daily life. So, whatever you do for them, I take them from here and I cross the ocean of samsara. Mrityu samsara sadhara. I'll across them. This samsara sindhu, samsara ocean. That is my responsibility. No one has to think about this. If they'll offer this everything to me and if they'll meditate on me. It's also one kind of bhakti, but not pure bhakti. That's why he said, Ananya naiva yogena. Activities, it's also followed by bhakti, but not pure bhakti. That's why Bhagavan said, it's Ananya yoga. Just the starting point of bhakti. So, if someone will do like this, so he'll take them from here and he'll cross the samsara ocean. Other everything will appear. So, Arjuna was represents there everything. He described the truths. Krishna, you know, the situation of jivas is like this. So they cannot do this. They cannot. It's impossible. Not quite impossible, it's impossible for them. Just thinking. Then Krishna said, okay, atho chityam samadhatum no shakna shivostiram abhyasa yoge na tatam anchhatam dhananjaya. Okay, if you cannot, then you can practice. You can practice. By practice, anything you can do. So why Krishna said about abhyasa, practice, again and again and again and again? Because it's very important for our life. Mainly for our spiritual practice. By your practice you can do anything.
Practice is so very difficult.
I'm telling you. Ram Krishna Bhagavat. I asked him, this year, I asked him, what is the best process to chant Mahamantra? This year, just to be cutting, I was asking. Because for chanting Mahamantra, there is 3 ways. Manasik, Upangshu, and Vachik. Vachik means loudly, Upangshu means in hissing way, hissing way. Your lips will be moved, your tongue will be moved. You have to. Sound will be hissing sound. Hissing sound. But it will move. Hissing sound, that hissing sound will come out or not, it's not so important. But your lips must be moved and your tongue also. It's Upangshu. And Manasik, mental. Your lips will not move, your tongue will not move. Only by mind. It's Manasik. Manasik. Vachik. Vachik.
What is it?
Vacha means speaking. Loudly. Vachik. So, I asked him. Then he said that for the beginners, it's good to follow Upangshu. I asked why they should not try to follow Manasik, mental. Because it is the best. Then all the senses will be follow this. By Vachik Jap, you can watch TV, you can follow others. But when you will do mental Jap, Manasik Jap, then you have to, all attention, you have to put, you have to engage all your attention there. with that Manashik mentally.
Manashik is the best way.
Manashik is the best way.
For beginners.
No. Manashik is the best way for japa.
For beginners, yes.
I'm coming. So I just described this tree that because Shastra said, Scripture said that Manashik is the best. Why you suggest this Upangshu for the beginners? Then he said they have to make this habit. Maybe Yapamala is not in their hand, but their tongue will say Hare Krishna. Their lips will move for Hare Krishna. Their tongue will move. They must have this habit for Mahamantra, for Harinam. We have to create this habit. Maybe Japamala is not in your hand, but your tongue will always chant. Maybe you are sleeping, your tongue will move for Harinam. So that's why Vachik Japa is the best for the beginners. When this habit will come, by blessings, by mercy of Mahamantra, then that's why Krishna, he gives this importance for practice. And what is happening? What will happen by practice? If you go to the countryside in India, you'll find there are so many wells. They are fetching water from them. And the side of the well, it's made by stones. One rope. It's made by the coconut thread or some jute. That rope is going from one place, going down and up every day from the same place. So after some time, you will find the sign. One very soft. This rope can make sign on the stone. Our mind is not like strong, that stone. Not strong like that stone. Our heart is not so strong like that stone. So if one jute rope, if one coconut thread rope can make sign on the stone, anything will happen. By practice we can do this. We can make this habit. So that's why Krishna said, Arjuna, in his life also he got this point. When they were in Gurukul, so it was very tight rules and regulations. Food is limited, sleeping is limited, taking rest is limited. So everything is limited. They must follow the time, they must follow the schedule. So once, 5 brothers, they will sleep together, and Bhima always next to Arjuna. Bhima used to sleep next to Arjuna. One day, what happened? Arjuna suddenly he woke up and he saw Bhima is not there. So he started to find where he is. And then he listens some sound, he hears. And it's coming from the kitchen. He went there and he found Bhima was eating. It was very dark. Then also he was eating. You cannot eat in the darkness. Very dark. If there is very dark, if you try to put it, it will be in there. So Arjuna was surprised. He asked, "Oh, Dada, how you can eat in the darkness?" He said, "It's practice." By practice, you can hit your target. He must say it. By practice, you can hit your target. So Arjuna catch this point. And he start to practice in the darkness through throwing the arrow. So that's why this Abhyasa Yoga is very important for our life. Then also,
then Arjuna started also practicing hitting the target.
also Arjuna said, oh Krishna, it is also very difficult. Everyone cannot do this. Maybe some of them they can do, but most of them they cannot. Then Krishna said, Abhyasayepi asamarthosi mat karma paramo bhava madartha mapi karmani kurvang siddham avaksashi. Okay, if you cannot, then just do my duties, my job. Whatever it is, only to worship deities in your temple room? No, not that. Everything. Helping others, social work, seva for the devotees, Vaishnavas, everything is Krishna's job. Everything is Krishna's job, not only worshipping deities, not only chanting the Maha Mantra and Guru Mantras, everything which is supporting others, which is helpful for others. When you will take someone to the lotus feet of Krishna who has no consciousness, no Krishna consciousness, when you will take him to the lotus feet of Krishna, that is also Krishna's work. That is the best help to others, that give them Krishna consciousness. Give them the consciousness of spirituality, give them the consciousness of pure bhakti, give them the consciousness of Sriman Mahaprabhu's path. That means helping others, serving everyone, not only human beings, also for the animals. So everything you must know, that is Krishna's work. So Krishna said, okay, if you cannot do this, practice, then you can do this. Do my work.